J'ai toujours été assez fou pour y croire. Donc quand je pars pour faire quelque chose, j'y suis allé à fond. Et justement sans les démons, les barrières que je pouvais me mettre avant.
T'avais enlevé les freins là.
Voilà, j'avais enlevé les freins. J'ai toujours rêvé d'être poussé à bout de mes limites, de savoir où étaient mes limites. Je pense que là, j'étais pas loin de les atteindre. Et face au pied du mur, j'ai dû aller chercher des ressources un peu insoupçonnées pour aller faire ça. Donc oui, 81, c'est presque une barre que je me disais, moi je me disais pas que c'était impossible, mais pour le commun des mortels, les personnes qui auraient pu avoir cette blessure auraient pu l'être, mais il fallait pas.
I never thought it was impossible to come back, but when I see the result 581, I was really pleased. And it's even at the time, maybe I believed it a lot in that performance. So there was something really that also that I fought a lot to get this back. I took off the brakes. Everything was clear in my mind. I didn't want to stop myself, no limit at that time, and that's why maybe I did it. That's why I realized that it was possible to make 581. Is it the limit? I don't know, but I'm pleased with what I did. Merci Val, c'était super. Mondo, one word with you. First of all, how do you feel coming back from Clermont-Ferrand, because you were together with Renaud?
Yeah, no, it's always a good time there in Clermont with Renaud, and I went last year for 10 days or so, right before the Paris family meet, and I got a lot of good training in, and I jumped good in the Paris family meet. So, when I got the invite to go back this year between Lausanne and here in Monaco, I gladly accepted it, and we had a good time. We got a good jump session in the backyard, and so I think we both got some good training. We're ready for tomorrow.
J'ai été l'année dernière invité par Renaud avant le meeting de Paris et
pole vaulting, and he's got a great setup in the backyard. So anytime we're pole vaulting together, we're having a great time, and it was
chaque fois qu'on saute, qu'on se retrouve là-bas, on a vraiment du plaisir dans sa cour. You have a similar life, winning 5 years old, and not 5 o'clock. It was almost at the same time. And you've been growing like this, thinking, dreaming, living pole vault. This is what you had in mind since your young ages.
Yeah, no, it's true. Growing up, I don't even remember the first time I ever picked up a pole. It was so young. Yeah, it was 4 or 5 years old. I get told I was, jumping with broomsticks onto the couches and stuff. And growing up with my oldest brother Andreas, who's 6 years older than me, I remember watching him jump in the backyard, and he would jump maybe 4 meters or so, and I thought it was so high that I don't get how anybody can possibly jump that high. And I had a perfect setup. It's not the greatest pole vault setup in the world, but just the fact that I had a facility in my backyard, and it was so easy for me to jump every day. Whether it was after school or in the morning, and I'm still in my underwear from eating breakfast, and I could just jump whenever I wanted. It was just so accessible to me, and I think that without that, I wouldn't be here today, or I wouldn't be the same person that I am for sure. And I think that being introduced to it at such a young age was everything to me.
Oui, non, effectivement, j'ai été mis dans les meilleures conditions possibles pour le faire. And now, as growing up, you got all these old ones under you now. You try to keep them under. That's what happened last year at the European Championships. C'est ce qui s'est passé au championnat d'Europe l'an dernier.
I thought we weren't going to talk about the European Championships just for one time, but
encore une fois, je vais parler du championnat d'Europe.
No, it was. I feel like I don't feel young when I'm on the track. I feel like I've been doing this for a very long time, which I have, and I feel
a lot of experience at young age, which is perfect perspective. Huh?
Yeah, no, I have. I feel like I have, close to the experience that all these guys have, which is true, and I sometimes I feel young, but when I'm on the track, that's a time where I don't feel young at all. I feel like I know what I'm doing, and I don't think they look at me as young. I think they just look at me as a competitor now. And yeah, you know, for sure, I'm trying to go out there and, you know, make a statement, try to show my place in the world right now. But you know, they're not making it easy because they're jumping very high. So if you wanna be at the top, you're gonna have to jump very high right now in Povo.
Oui, effectivement, c'est vrai que je me sens pas moi jeune lorsque j'arrive sur le sautoir. Je me sens au contraire beaucoup plus mature, très expérimenté.
I wouldn't say necessarily I was frustrated as much as, you know, I mean, Sam and Piotr were unstoppable. You know, when the height, I don't want to say, you know, any places or anything, but you know, I hope I can place high, and I think we'll put on a good show.
Oui, non, je peux pas dire que j'étais